Okay. When did you get home, Colby?
About a year ago.
Okay, cool. I got home like a year and a half ago. Alrighty. Okay, guys, I'm finally back. I opened up the data sheet. So sorry. It took forever. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna write differences. Again, equals, okay. Okay, so describe the data collection um, procedure for number 2. So is it number 2 that they just collected, like they did it one way, collected data, did it the other way, and collected the data, and then to see the benefit, you minus the first from the last?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Use summary statistics to describe the data. After the paragraph, insert an appropriate and well-labeled graph to illustrate the data. Okay, so this is what we do in the SPSS, right? Or can't we even do it just in Excel?
Yeah, I've read either one.
Okay, let's see if I can get this down with the... So, Bran, did you find out how to download that?
Yeah, I went to the book and I found the links for it, but my computer will not open it, so I don't know. I don't know.
That's, yeah. Sorry, it's opening up SPSS, so let's just keep going down and, oh, here we go. And answering the questions. I'm like, and I don't know why, but I'm like, let's get through this. We can get through it really quick. So, what type of hypothesis test is make inference? What type of hypothesis test is appropriate? What does that mean?
Well, it's going to be like it's like a one tail.
Oh, yeah. So it is just a one tail though, right? Because it's less than or greater, less than.
I don't know if that's the answer they were looking for, but
That makes sense when you said it. I think it sounds smart. Here, I already downloaded the answer sheet, so I can pull that up. Answer key. Here we go. Oh, this is interesting. A two-tailed paired sample t-test for means is the appropriate hypothesis test to perform.
that must mean the
Why isn't
alternative
it
is different.
what?
That must mean the alternative is different. Alternative
Yeah.
hypothesis.
Okay, let me go up and yeah. Oh, so they did a totally different question. After implementing the new loading and unloading procedure, is the mean wait time different than the wait time before? That's all they're asking. That's kind of dumb. Well,
Well,
I feel like for what we chose, I feel like for the question that we proposed, we had the right. You know what I mean? Like the null and everything was. I mean, the alternative was the right thing.
yeah.
That's so funny because it says right here to determine if the new assembly procedure is effective in reducing time, he measured it. So I think what we're doing is good.
So do they have the links for like the factory assembly times as well?
What do you mean?
Let's see. I'll bring it up. Oh, it's a. What's the same numbers? Yeah, it's the same spreadsheet.
For the assembly times?
Oh, it's the same thing. Looks like it anyway.
Oh, what they have on the spreadsheet? I mean, on the part two, what the link is.
Yeah, it looks like. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to go. You're supposed to stay at a. Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of. Well, I honestly kind. Oh, dang it! I just messed that all up. I honestly feel like what we chose was sufficient for like what they were wanting. I mean, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm trying to copy this, and so I'm like not speaking straight. Um, so I guess it could have gone either way, and they just chose to look at it that way. But I really do feel like I don't know, it makes sense that he would want to look at the reduced time. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say, I guess. Oh my gosh, I keep messing this up. Okay, this until here. There we go.
Oh.
What?
It's definitely wording. He wants to know the mean assembly time is different.
Oh, and that's what it says right there.
Then that implies not equal to 0.
Silly, silly, silly. So Colby, did you do the SPSS already?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I typed it in right, so can I compare with the mean that you have? My mean's really high.
I don't think I wrote it down, but
Oh, okay, okay.
I think if you tell me, I might remember what it
Well,
was.
because, oh, okay, never mind. So the mean I have is negative 1.05556, and the t value is negative 1.22, and I guess I was just trying. I think that should be about right.
Mm-hmm. You did that for the difference?
Yeah, well, what I did was I did the paired t-test, the paired difference t-test on the SPSS, the option, and then I did the change minus the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that. Let me see. Does that make sense? So I just typed it in, the whole thing, and it solved it for me. Except for when I do the averages on Excel, it's the exact same average but positive. So I wonder if I maybe minus them backwards. Let's see. Yeah, I did minus them backwards. Oops. Okay, anyway. So now we have to get a histogram in there, right? How do you get do you go analyze explore
For what?
to get the histogram? Or the histogram.
Let me see.
I found it. I feel so smart.
Be like, I think it was like graph maybe.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so I just went to explore and I did.
Oh, yeah, I know where it is. You go to the graphs, and then you go to legacy dialog.
Okay. Oh, and then there it is.
Yeah, histogram.
Yeah, perfect. And then something else that I did was I went to analyze, and then I went to descriptive and explore. And when you click on explore, I just did the differences. And then when you hit plot, you can click the option of also having them kick out a histogram.
Okay.
That's a lot more complicated, but your way is a lot more simple. But I found another way to do it. So we have two options. Okay, awesome. So perfect. So describing the data, it looks like the mean is higher, right? It's positive. So if anything, it's added on time.
Yeah, I think it's positive.
Okay, so now it's a two-tell, apparently.
What T-score did you get?
I think I got. Okay, let me go. Going back to that, I got for the. I got 1.220.
Yeah,
What did
it's
you
like
get? Okay.
1.22.
Yeah. So the data looks like they're definitely have added time, if anything. But what are the requirements for the test? Are there special requirements for a two-paired test? Let me look at the textbook.
I think it's required to be normal.
It seems to be a thing.
And you're supposed to take a temporal random sample.
Okay, so. Excuse me. So, simple random sample, and that. Is it just those two, like the last one where it was one tail?
I think so.
Because we don't know sigma in this case either, right?
No.
Cool. Well, I think it's just those two too. But since it's under 30, the sample size, we don't know if the population is normal, right? So isn't that where I just clicked over on the answer key and it says that if it's under 30, you need to make a QQ plot. So that would be the other thing. So I think you're right. It needs to be normal, but if you don't know that the population is normal and it's not a big sample size, then you have to do the QQ plot. So, okay, cool. So going back to the test statistic, we got 1.22.
Mm-hmm.
Degrees of freedom n equals 8, or degrees of freedom equals 8. compute the p-value to the alpha level. So, how do I do that? Oh, it just showed up already, right? I got 0.257.
That's about.
Make a decision. Will you reject or fail to reject it? So we failed to reject it?
Yeah, it's greater than 0.0.
Present your conclusion in the form of an English statement. Not Dutch, English. Okay, so according to the data, we fail to reject the null and cannot. So we can't claim that the new procedure makes it any better or worse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, rather than testing a hypothesis, now let's say you just want to estimate the mean difference between the wait times at the 95% level. What would you do?
I put, the column with
Confidence
different.
interval?
I just put it into like explore, and it pops out. It popped out a confidence interval for me.
Just in the paired samples test?
It's for explore.
What
So
do you mean?
I had.
When you put in explore here. Did you just do the differences and not the, like, just the difference data, or did you do the paired thingamabob?
I had a variable with the differences, and so I took
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I put it into explore.
And what was the confidence interval that you got for that? Oh, there it is.
The upper bound I got 0.9397.
Negative or positive? Negative, right? Oh, I got negative on that.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually was noticing up on the top too, when you do the paired samples, I had the same confidence interval for the paired samples test as well as just this single one on the differences.
And so you get negative 3.0508.
So I got the lower bound to be negative 0.9369 or 0.93969, and the upper to be 3.051 essentially as the upper. What did you get as your mean? Did you get positive 1.005 or 1.055?
They don't say. They don't say what it is.
The mean?
Oh no, I mean like the confidence interval, what it is on the answer sheet.
Because I'm just thinking maybe one of us did the differences backwards so that it's negative on the wrong part.
The way I calculated the post minus the pre.
Post minus the pre, that's what I thought. Let me go back. Maybe I did mine backwards, but let me go check. Here. Okay, so for pre, maybe I just put them in the wrong spot. So for the pre, do you mind just looking at your data really quick? I have like the 11.6, the 25.9, the 20, the 38, the 57.3, the 32.10. That's the pre, right?
Wait a minute. So Say those numbers again.
The first one's 11.6.
Oh yeah. That is the pre.
That's a pre. Okay, I bet I just typed it in backwards.
I'll just redo mine just to make sure I did everything correct.
So pre is a 3. Okay. So you're supposed to do post and pre, right? Okay, let's see here. Post. Okay, yeah, I did the pre minus post. Oops. But when I had done it this way, I had actually gotten a different answer than you, I thought, originally. Okay, so for my mean, I got negative 1.05 and negative 1.22.
I'm trying to compute this variable, but the OK is like outside the screen.
Oh, really?
I was able to do it, but I can't remember how I did it. Oh.
That's weird. But
Yeah.
so cool. Do you got it?
Yeah.
Brand, were you going to say something?
What's that?
Oh, I thought you said something, so I was trying to.
No, I'm here. I just.
Hanging out.
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry.
Okay, so let's see. I got the mean to be negative 1.056.
Yeah, that's what I got too. And then t-value negative 1.22.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then now I have your negative 3.05 as the lower and the upper as at 0.93969.
Uh-huh.
So, wow. So if you switch them, if you just do backwards, it just switches the lower and upper confidence intervals. That's cool to know. Okay. Shoot, I'm really gonna have to pay attention to those little things. Okay. Going back to this. What did you do? Explored. Okay, so taking action. Number 5. In a short paragraph, decide the action you feel to be taken on based on statistical results. Okay, so I'm not going to type it, but just to say it to you guys. So essentially, we don't take any action, right? Because there's not enough data to prove that it's effective in either way.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Or I was also thinking is, that way won't, whatever way they chose, I guess, to modify the procedure, that way won't work. So you know for sure that you can stop doing the procedure and maybe try something different. See if that works better.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good idea. That either procedure that they choose, they'll be doing about the same. So, yeah, you could do something different. Try again. That's a good idea. Also, just as an interesting point, this probability is so high that even if it was a one-tailed t-test, I think they still would not have. They still wouldn't have been effective. So, okay. Oh, my voice just cracked there. Been so ready for the quiz. Hopefully. Group meeting. Okay. Are you guys ready? Any questions before we dive in?
Ready?
Okay, suppose that we have a pair set of data, and the null hypothesis is 0, and the alternative is not equal to 0, and the population sigma is not known. Jordan collects the sample of n and computes the difference the differences to be 2.2 and the standard deviation to be 3.3. What is the value at the test? Wow. What is the value at the test statistics? Sorry, that was a mouthful.
Tongue twister.
Yeah. So doing that test statistic, shouldn't it be? How do we solve for that? I guess.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this the formula d minus 0 over s over d over square root of n?
I think so.
Or am I way off? I don't even know. I mean, I have it wrote.
What did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's what you use.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too, but I just wanted to run it by you guys first.
Okay, so how do we solve for? Okay, wait, I can do this. So don't we just do the typical x minus the mu, which would be the 0 for the null, and then divide it by the standard deviation divided by the square root of 9?
Yeah, I think so. So I did anyway.
Okay, oh no, I lost my pencil, sorry. Okay. Okay, so it's just going to be 2.2 divided by 3.3 divided by 3. Wouldn't 3.3 divided by 3 be 1.1?
What was that?
I'm just seeing if my math is right. 3.3 divided by 3 is 1.1. Okay. 2.2. 2. So I got the test statistic to just be 2.
Yeah, so I got 2.
Cool. Sorry, I'm so slow. The probability of it being greater than 2 is a 0.0403. Use the alternative to determine the p-value for this test. So don't we just double that probability?
Let's see, probability of being greater than 2. Yeah, it's 1/10. So yeah, I think you just double it, right? Because the alternative is not equal to 0.
Yeah, that makes sense. So then when I add them together, I have 0.0806, which would be 0.081. Hey, Chad. Do you mind closing this door?
Colby,
Yeah.
Green door?
can you explain that one to me real quick? I don't understand why we doubled that.
Because the assumption is that it's normal, and so like tell is have the same area as the other tail on the other side. And so if you double it, you always get it like one for like a two-tail test.
Oh, so we're trying to do a two-tail test instead?
Yeah. So what we're looking for is the alternative hypothesis is not equal to 0, which is you look at both tails.
Uh-huh.
So on number 4, they give you probability, I guess for one like a one tail test, and so two tails you just double it.
Oh, we're solving for the whole thing. All right. Okay.
Woohoo! Okay, for the second part, I'm just copying the data into SPSS. Hey, Brian, did you ever figure out how to use this software any better?
Um, I try and use Excel. You can use Excel to do the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to use Excel.
Cool.
Um, and it doesn't seem to be too bad when it cooperates.
Good. That's good. Yeah. Sometimes I just am like on both of them. I get a little bit lost sometimes. So
Yeah.
use the data listed below to answer the questions 5 through 10. Copy and paste the data into the software and make a column of differences. Okay. I got to do that part.
Okay, I'm still putting mine in right now.
Me too.
Okay. And by differences, it just wants us to subtract them from each other, right? Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Colby, did you figure out how to do the list of differences in SPSS, or did you just do it on Excel?
I did it on SPSS. I made a variable.
How do you do that? How do you, I mean,
You
like,
go to the transform, and then you click on compute variable,
oh, there it is.
and then
Oh, I remember this video. Okay, so do you do group 1 minus group 2?
yeah, I think that's what they're wanting.
Hmm. Okay, sorry, I'm in the middle of this. So let me do help.
Okay, did you guys get the differences yet?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good, good.
I'm just gonna do it. Colby, when you go into this compute variable, how do you? I keep trying to do it and it's not.
Oh yeah, like the window's too small.
Yeah, so I thought I just hit variable 2 and I clicked it over and I hit this minus sign and then I hit variable 1 and clicked it over. But now I can't hit OK.
Yeah, I had to like click on like the little like uh you pretty much you have to like to click on like the menu somewhere so that it selects the menu that you hit enter and it should compute it.
You have to click where?
You have to, so like you click somewhere on the menu that is like isn't where you would put in the like the equation, and then you click enter. I guess you hit enter on your keyboard.
Okay. I'm gonna try it out. I'll just do it. Okay, I'll come back so we don't keep taking time here, but I feel like I was almost there. Okay. Okay, so sorry, we can keep going. I'll be caught up in like 30 seconds. So what's the next question here?
So they want to know the mean difference.
The mean difference. That's exactly what we're solving for.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Is the mean difference the mean of column 1 minus the mean of column 2, right? Maybe?
What? Sorry. What did you? Well, say it one more time.
Oh, I said, is the mean difference the mean of column 1 minus mean of column 2?
Yeah. So it's the average of those differences.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you do a column of differences and then you do the average. I got negative 31.025. Anyone else?
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay. Perfect. Round. Okay, what's the standard deviation?
Standard deviation I got 341.157.
32.1.157. Oh, dang it! How did I do that? Okay, 2 seconds here. I just hit the wrong button.
Hey,
32.1.57. Okay, what did you get?
I got 341.157.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
hey, what did you get for 5?
Negative 31.025. What did you get?
Or the differences between the two?
Yeah. So you do a column of the differences, and then in another cell you hit average, and you average all those differences you just found, or you get average of all of them.
Oh, I'm doing this the hard way.
Were you averaging each one?
Well, I was trying to like take the mean of both and like subtract. I don't know why.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so I've got the differences here. What I push average, you said?
Yeah. So then in another column you do like the differences, and then you just do on another little cell you do or equals average of that of the different column.
And do I just type AVG average? Oops, average. Oh, I see it. Okay. And then shift. And I get positive 31.025. Did I do something wrong?
What order did you subtract? Did you do pre minus post?
I don't know. I did group 1 minus group 2. Oh. Yeah, I did group 1 minus group 2. Is that right?
You want to do group 2 minus group 1.
Oh, that's why it's wrong. Okay, I did it.
Yeah, it's just backwards. Yeah, that's what I did earlier when come on.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely did that wrong. Okay, I got my new set of differences. I'm just doing it right now. Average. Okay, and I get negative 31.025. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'm on the same page now.
Woohoo!
So the next,
Okay. Go ahead. What were you going to say, Colby?
the next question, we need to find the test statistic.
Okay. Analyze. Compare. So it's negative. Okay, first of all, I'll do this. Okay, so I got negative 0.407. Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
And the p-value, so this is a two-tailed one. So 0.689.
Yep.
And so we are going to fail to reject the null.
Yes.
And suppose your alternative is this, would it be the correct decision? Yes, right? Because if we divide the p-value in half, it's still 2. Oh my gosh, something must be what?
Yeah. Still greater than 0.05.
Brandon, does that make sense?
Number 10.
Yeah.
Did reject.
Yeah, we did because it's pretty much asking instead of doing two tell, if you just did one tell, would it still be a greater, bigger probability? And if you divide the 0.689, if you divide that in half, you're still going to have like 0.34, which is going to be a lot bigger than the 0.05.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Oops, I just highlighted the whole. Okay, so now we do the same thing for this guy. I think it is kind of starting to help as we go through them, like all the different types of tests there are.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Control A. Leave all. Complete. Complete.
Just greater than idea.
Okay, have you guys put in most of the data here?
What's that?
Have you guys put in most of the data?
Yeah, I got it all.
Okay, which is greater, the degrees of freedom or n? Isn't it n because degrees of freedom is n minus 1?
Yeah.
Your alternative hypothesis is HA. Brand, how are you doing though? Sorry I didn't hear from you this time.
What's that?
How are you doing? Do you have it inputted or questions? Or?
Yeah, I got it all uploaded in Excel. I'm just listening.
Okay, cool. So your alternative hypothesis is not equal 0. If you use the Snippy level of 0.01, what is the p-value? Oh man, I just did it all 0.5. Okay. Let's close this out and reanalyze it. Okay, what p-value did you guys get?
0.001.
Me too. Okay,
So we reject.
Yes, reject. You decide to do another hypothesis with just a one tail. Does the p-value increase or decrease? Decrease, right?
Yeah, decrease. Couldn't have.
What decision do you make? You reject the null hypothesis, right?
Yes, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis in general, which alternative hypothesis would give the smallest. Well,
I don't feel like I get that.
well, less than or greater than.
That those should be equal, right? What?
So I think it has the same probability, less than or greater than.
Yeah, me too. And I would have thought you would have had a smaller probability with one of those two.
So maybe it just depends on the problem.
Yeah, I think it must just depend on the problem. That's kind of a weird one because the not equal to is going to be twice, and either the less or greater than, they're going to be half either way. And really, it doesn't matter too much on the problem because if it doesn't matter the numbers, we know that the probability is going to be cut in half if you do a one tail and double if you do a two tail. So, I don't know. But I guess it would depend on the problem, and that the main difference is, I don't know, that's kind of a weird one. But we can go with that answer because I don't know what else we would do. Unless we've gotten like 5 of the other answers wrong. So, anyway, should we just do it?
Sure.
Okay, submit.
All right.
Oh, good.
Woohoo! So glad you're on there too, Colby. I would have sat there and like, I don't know. Hey, nice job, team.
Good
The
job.
brand, I was telling Colby before, right now we're just working pretty far away, so I keep getting home later. Sorry. I'm getting home later than I expected, so if we can just do it like 15 minutes later, at like, I think it'd be 8:15 your time, would that be okay?
Yep, that would be better for me actually. So yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, perfect. That's good to hear. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you again on Thursday.
Yeah,
All right.
see ya.
You too. Thanks, guys.
Okay,